Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Layman's Logistics. Today, we are going to be playing Backpack Hero. This is a brand new game that just dropped for free on Epic Games. It is a roguelike. It looks absolutely stunning in this kind of 8-bit feel, and we're going to see what we can do with it. So let's go ahead, and we're going to start with the story mode, because why not? It's a new game, never played it before. Let's see where this goes. All right. In the deep, dark dungeons beneath Oradelia, a young packrat searches for treasure. There, she discovers a mysterious relic. Okay, we are collecting our mysterious relic. Our backpack. Looks like we're starting with a standard 3x3. Okay, so we're going to move to the first location. There's a chest. Add all items to your backpack to continue. While holding an item, right-click to rotate it. So we're going to do this. Oh, we have plenty of room. We'll never run out of room, right? That's totally never going to happen. And we'll go on to our first battle. In combat, you click items to use them. You must defeat all enemies to continue. Many items, include your sword and shield, require energy. Once you are out of energy, you should end your turn, then the enemy will act. So, turn-based deck building resource management game, basically. This is going to be interesting. I am not upset. Okay, so we can stab twice and block once. End turn. Now the enemy's going to attack. He's shielded up. Oh, enemy intentions. You can see the enemy's intentions over their heads. By selecting it, you can learn even more. When enemies plan to attack, you can use your shield to get block. Block absorbs damage and prevents you from being hurt. Oh, so we use it on our turn. We'll attack for 7 damage. This adds 7 block. So we're going to block for 7 and attack twice. In turn. Okay, so we absorbed all of that. It looks like he's going to add 14 block. So we're just going to hit him 3 times. And that got us our first win. So level up. Ooh, level up. We get to choose 4 spaces. I'm going to go with these 3. And then I'm going to do a... I don't know if there's any that are 4 long, but we're going to go with that. All right, our backpack has grown. Apparently, as we absorb enemies, we build our backpack bigger. There are so many items and so much to discover. Sometimes it can be overwhelming, even for a backpack hero. If you feel confused, bring up the context menu on an item and choose the option to view card. When viewing a card, you can hover over parts of the card and explanations will appear. Never get confused by a new icon again. So we're hovering over this. View card. Deals 7 damage on use. 1 energy. Now we get to choose all of these. Wow, this is so cool. Okay, hot stone, accessory, common, on scratch. Adds a 3 burn to enemy on all enemies. Adds 2 burn to self. So this is kind of a glass cannon build. Tai Chi ruler. Melee weapon common. On kill, adds 5 burn to self. On use, deals 9 damage. Weapon projectile deals 3 damage to all enemies. Adds 6 poison to all enemies. Destroyed. We're going to take this because this... Well, maybe. No, hold on. There's others. Heart potion. Create a summer item. Destroyed. I don't know what that means. What is a summer item? It doesn't tell me. Awesome. Spaghetti. Common. Adds 1 energy. Adds 10 block. Destroyed. That's not bad. Oh, goodness. This is going to be harder than I thought. We're going to take the ruler because the ruler's just good. We're going to take the heart potion. And then I think we're going to take the spaghetti. And we're finished choosing. We did it. We chose. We're going to move on. We now go to the end of the dungeon, I guess. It's our first journey. All right, now we're going to go up to our first attack. Oh, goodness, it just ramped up a lot. We went from 1 enemy in the tutorial to a lot of enemies. Power, angry. When attacked, adds rage? What's rage? Wealthy. When defeated, adds 5 gold. I'm fine with the gold part. I'm not loving the other part. So I'm not going to kill myself with this, but I am definitely going to try and do something here. So we can do a total of 16 damage plus a shield. So I think what we do this, we do this, and we block. And then we add energy, add 17. And then we go ahead and... Action economy is really important in games like this. If you haven't played deck building games or anything that requires a lot of like planning ahead, it is so important to think about action economy. We want to remove the little guys. We can hit this guy and hurt him, and he will hurt us in the meantime. Or we can eliminate his underlings quicker and eliminate the amount of times that we get hit. So we're going to go ahead and go for this right here. We're going to hit him once, twice, 3 times. He is now hurt. We're not going to get hit, and we can go ahead and intern. We didn't lose any health. We did get 4 burn added to us. This can be blocked. Okay, so you can block burn. That is really good. Oh, okay, hold on. That's really cool, actually. We got another Tai Chi stick from that guy. Oh, I want it. I really want it. I don't know what we can do with it. We're going to... He's going to just add a bunch of shield. So we're just going to hit him over and over and over again. And then we're going to take our energy and hit him again. You win. Level up. We're going to go ahead and go for an extra space here. And then these 3 spaces. We're going to get our items. Oh, so you have to claim it during the battle. Oh, okay. That's cool. Not too bad, but that's cool. We're going to rearrange our backpack a little bit. Get the most space here. Melee weapon nunchucks. Rare. For each adjacent empty space, +1 damage to enemy. For each adjacent item, +1 damage to self. Deals 12 damage. Oh, wow. Okay. So if it's like this, all of those are going to do damage to us. Okay, what if we get rid of the sword? And we do this. And we do this. This means that it's going to have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 extra damage. Or 5 extra damage. Oh, it tells me down here. So that deals 17 damage. That seems really good. I'm trying to see if I can fit it in here any better. So it doesn't count caddy corner, so we can fit more in here than I thought. This is adjacent, though. Let's see what else we got. Liquid armor. Adds 25 block. Destroyed. I'm taking liquid armor. I want liquid armor. Firestar. On use, adds 3 burn to enemy, deals 3 damage, destroyed. There's some really cool one-off items. Poison potion. Adds 6 poison to all enemies. That's really good, actually. For the action economy there, that's really, really good. Oh, man. I don't know what the heat potion is. It creates a summer item. Sunshine. Summer. Oh, okay. So, like this here, the sunshine item is a summer item. I'm going to make sure that these are all the exact same. Not one's better. We're going to take this one. We're going to keep going. And we're going to go... Oh, wow. The map has expanded greatly. Something to collect is here. We don't really have room in our backpack. An unknown event is here. We're going to go attack a guy first. I'm happy with this because we can go... Let me think here. We're going to go 9, 17, 17, and then we're going to go ahead and block. I should have blocked a different way. It's okay. We're going to poison him. Poison damage will take 6 turns at the end of your turn, so he will be hurt by the end of his turn. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and use our liquid armor. We seem to be getting decent loot. I'm not too afraid of using what we have. And that's always the temptation in games like this, is to not use what you have. So let's not fall into that. Kung Fu Sticks. Ooh. Adds damage equal to your current burn. On use deals 4 damage. That's cool. Bronze Breastplate. Clothing, armor. Common. Adjacent and diagonal armor gets +2 block. Adjacent weapons get +1 damage. Adds 2 block each turn. So this is just casual too. For each column to the left, 0.5 block. Each turn adds 0 block. Adds 1 block. Okay. What about up here? Adds 2 block. Okay, that's interesting. These are poison stars. These are one-use items. Okay. So honestly, we don't need the Tai Chi ruler. We need one weapon. We need one weapon, which means that we can do this a lot easier. We shouldn't use that. I wonder... Is this 4? This is 4. Oh, goodness. I wish we had expanded this way now. Okay, well, what if we do that? Let me do that. There. Now, we're getting 7 block. Adjacent and diagonal armors get... This would get 3. 2. There's no real way around it. I think for right now, the 1 damage to self is not a big deal. I don't want to continue with that too long, but I think for right now, we're going to be good with it. Because right now, we have a lot of armor, and I want the armor. And, oh goodness. Do we want anything else? Let me see here. Deals 3 damage to all enemies, adds 6 poison to all enemies. We'll do the create the summer item. We're going to go to the unknown event. Care to do a trade? I'm going to trade with a rat. His cloak billows as he steps out from the shadows. We can make a trade, you and I, he says. You know risks are involved. Get a different item of the same rarity. No thanks. It's our first run. We gotta take the chances. We're gonna go for an... Oh, what do we want to do here? What do we want to do here? We've got a decent passive. We could get another rare. We could get another rare. Oh, that's tempting. That's really tempting. I'm going to go for the buckler. He thanks you for the item. From his cloak, pulls a replacement. That was not a good trade. We just, yeah. Okay, we're not going to talk about that too much. We're not going to talk about that. At all. At all. We are getting 6 armor per turn. And we have more room in our backpack now. It was not a good trade. It was not a good trade. My guess is that thing has like a 50-50 chance of being really great or really bad, or it might even be less. I don't know what we just chose, but it gave us XP. So we're going to go up here to the chest of valuables. And we're going to go for a small key, coconut drink, hot stones. Add 6 to regen self. So let's go ahead and we've got some room here now. Adds luck, adds 1 energy, destroys. Must have a summer item above. Oh, interesting. So these now are starting to have some synergies that we have to play around with. So we get 6 armor to start. We'll steal 11 gold. No, you won't. You won't. You're not going to. That's not how this works. We're going to chuck this at this dude. We're going to go ahead and use our coconut drink. Hit him. I don't want to hit him again right now, do I? How much damage does this do? We can do... Killed him. Chance a summer item. Okay. We didn't have any other summer items around. Otherwise, we would have been able to do this in 1 turn, which I'm fine with. He did take 11 gold. That was rude. He's going to try and dip, but he's not going to get to. And we got our gold back, so actually I'm okay with that. We didn't take any damage, and we got all of our gold back. Thinking about maximizing our nunchucks here. Let's go ahead and do 1, 2, 3. That might be stupid, but that does mean that these are going to deal 19 damage now. And that's kind of what we've been going for. For each row above, this gets 1 block. When a weapon kills an enemy, adds 3 haste to self. What is haste? Will add additional block when blocking. Wait, hold on. Did that say times? Will add X additional block. 3 additional blocks. Okay. That's 1 damage to self, but it gives this +1 damage. Is this the same damage either way? Yeah, it's the same damage, but it hurts ourselves. So we're not going to do that. I do like, since we were talking about it with Luck Be a Landlord the other day, I do like how this game gives you what it's going to do on the breakdown. Like, you don't have to guess what your end amount is going to be. It just tells you, which is really nice. We're going to get a lot of loot here. So I'm going to try and maximize our gains and see what we can do here. I'm going to go with... We don't really need the coconut drink because it requires a summer item. So we're going to go here and here. This item floats. We don't really need the sapphire either because we can't really use it. So let's go ahead and when a weapon kills an enemy, adds 3 haste to self. The key is a cool concept. I don't know what it does, but we can do that. And I think that's going to be the best that we can go with right now. We did just finish the floor. The Crypt, part 2 of 3. I think that right there is we're going to wrap up episode 1 of Backpack Hero. This is a story mode. I don't know how long it is. I don't know what all is involved. But this time we kind of explored the game. We got to know it a little bit. And next time we will continue on floor 2. So remember, as always, overthinking is the meta. We overthink a lot here. And I will see you next time.